Captain Marcus Chen had seen his share of derelict ships floating in the void between star systems, but nothing quite like this one. The vessel's sleek, organic curves suggested alien origin, yet its distress beacon transmitted in perfect standard galactic. Against his better judgment, he ordered his cargo hauler Steadfast to dock with the mysterious craft. What he found inside changed everything he thought he knew about first contact protocols. The alien female lay unconscious in what appeared to be a medical bay, her breathing shallow but steady. She stood nearly 7 feet tall with pale blue skin that seemed to shimmer with an inner light. Crystalline structures jutted from her shoulders and forearms, and her white hair cascaded like liquid starlight. Most striking were her eyes. When they fluttered open as Marcus approached, they revealed depths like twin galaxies, swirling with silver and gold. "Easy," Marcus said, raising his hands peacefully. "I'm here to help." She spoke in a melodic language he didn't recognize, but her universal translator kicked in after a moment. "You rescued me?" Her voice carried harmonics that seemed to resonate in his bones. "Your ship was damaged. I'm Marcus Chen, captain of the Steadfast. What's your name?" "Zarathel of the Luminari," she said, struggling to sit up. "My people will be grateful for your kindness, human." Marcus helped her to his ship's medical bay, noting how her presence seemed to make the very air hum with energy. Over the following days, as she recovered from her ordeal, he learned that the Luminari were an ancient species of explorers and scholars. Zarathel had been on a research mission when pirates attacked her ship, leaving her stranded. She was brilliant, curious about human culture, and possessed a laugh that made Marcus's heart skip beats he hadn't known were possible. They spent hours discussing everything from quantum mechanics to poetry, and Marcus found himself looking forward to their conversations more than he'd anticipated anything in years. But on the 7th day, everything changed. Marcus woke to find Zarathel pacing his ship's common area, her skin now glowing with an intense inner fire. The crystalline structures on her body pulsed with rhythmic light, and the air around her shimmered with heat distortion. "Zarathel, are you all right?" She turned to him and he gasped. Her galaxy eyes now blazed like binary stars, and her entire form radiated power that made his instruments go haywire. "The season has begun," she said, her voice layered with harmonics that seemed to speak directly to something primal in his mind. I should have warned you. My people's mating cycle, it's not like other species. We bond across the quantum realm itself." Marcus's training told him to maintain professional distance, but something deeper, something that felt written in his DNA, drew him closer. "What does that mean?" "It means," Zarathel said, her luminous form pulsing brighter, "that proximity during the season creates connections, neural pathways that transcend normal spacetime. I can feel your thoughts, Marcus Chen. Your loneliness, your wonder, your..." She paused, her glow intensifying. "Your love." The word hit Marcus like a solar flare. Love. Yes, that's exactly what this impossible feeling was. In just 1 week, this magnificent being had become the center of his universe. The bond, if completed, she continued, her voice barely above a whisper, would link us across any distance. We would never truly be apart again. But it would also mean that you'd be connected to a simple human cargo hauler for the rest of your extraordinarily long life, Marcus finished. "Zarathel, I won't trap you with biology." Her laugh rang like crystal chimes. "Trap me? Marcus, do you understand what humans represent to the galaxy?" He shook his head. "Your species," she said, stepping closer until her radiant heat warmed his skin, "are the most adaptable, creative, and resilient beings we've encountered. While other races achieved perfection in singular paths, humans maintained the capacity for infinite growth. You explore not just space, but possibility itself." She reached out, her glowing hand hovering inches from his face. "The Luminari have watched humanity for generations. We've seen you turn disasters into triumphs, make allies of enemies, and find solutions where none seem to exist. You don't just survive. You transform everything you touch into something better." Marcus felt tears on his cheeks. But your people will celebrate, she interrupted. A bond between our species would be the greatest honor in Luminary history. If you'll have me. The quantum resonance between them intensified, and Marcus could suddenly sense her thoughts as clearly as his own. Her genuine affection, her respect for his character, her excitement about the adventures they could share among the stars, and underneath it all, a love as vast and bright as the cosmos itself. The mating season doesn't force the bond, Zarathel explained. It only makes it possible. The choice is still ours. Marcus smiled, reaching out to take her radiant hand in his. The moment their skin touched, light exploded around them, not harsh, but warm and welcoming, like the birth of a new star. Then I choose yes, he said, to adventure, to love, and to proving that sometimes the best things happen when you rescue a stranger. As their bond completed in a cascade of quantum light, Marcus realized this wasn't just about love. It was about what humans did best, taking impossible situations and finding ways to not just survive but thrive. The galaxy had just become a much more interesting place.